G'day and welcome to What's Up Down Under. This week we're in Outback Queensland. We've got some great discovery parks to show you, but we also get off the beaten track. I mean, have a look where we are. Isn't it great? How'd I end up here? Well, it all started when I met a bloke in a pub. To hear the rest of the story, you'll have to stick around while I show you What's Up Down Under.
What's up, what's up, what's up down under? What's up, what's up down under?
Hit the road, hit the track, get the caravan back.
What's up down under?
With the kids, hit the skids, kangaroos are out back.
What's up down under?
Hit the road, hit the track, get the caravan back.
What's up down under?
With the kids, hit the skids, kangaroos are out back.
What's up down under?
I was up at Rockhampton Discovery Park having a look around, and as a park operator myself, I'm always looking for new ideas, and Discovery Parks is a leader in new ideas. You've done a lovely job with the park. How long has this park been here?
Discovery's owned it probably 5 or 6 years now. Yeah.
And you've got facilities for any sort of accommodation?
Yes, we've got lots. Your deluxe cabins, your leisure villas, motels, caravans, lots of things.
And I must say, I'm most impressed with the weather. This is the dead of winter, freezing down south, and up here it's just gorgeous.
It is gorgeous. It's the best time of year to come with beautiful days in winter, and summer it's just way too hot.
And it's really reliable, the weather. It will not rain.
No, this is our dry season. Summer is our wet season, so it doesn't rain in winter.
And you've got facilities, good facilities for kids in the park?
Yes, we've got 2 swimming pools, we've got an indoor games room, we've got a playground, we've got a jumping pillow, we've got lots.
And it's good that you're a Discovery Park. They're a very good brand, aren't they?
They are. It's a very good brand, very reliable. We've got, they all have good customer service, good facilities, good accommodation.
And some of the staff are all right as well, I've noticed.
Yes, we're very good.
Some of them aren't so good, but you seem quite good.
Oh, thank you.
If you want to find out more about this holiday park, visit discoveryholidayparks.com.au. Or if you want any information on the fantastic holiday parks in Queensland, visit the Caravan in Queensland website at caravanqld.com.au. Nikki also told me about a great steak at the Ascot Stone Grill just down the road. I met the publican who gave me a brief explanation of the Stone Grill cooking process. So you've got quite a menu here. How does it all work?
We send it out with a grain of your meat running that way, sitting on the stone with the juices locked inside. We get you to turn it over, and that locks in the juices on the other side. You simply cut a strip off, lay it down, eat it the way you want to eat your meal. It's great to be able to explain to people how meats work and how the restaurant really works.
After chatting to Will, I found out he's a fair dinkum rugby legend, and you can see his memorabilia all through the pub. After probably the nicest steak I've ever eaten, I returned my plate to the bar when this bloke says,
Hey, you're the bloke off TV, aren't you?
Yeah, I am. What's Up Down Under?
Yeah, good show, mate. I watch it a bit. But I tell you, a question I often wonder, you're a bit of a cabin dweller. Always stay in the cabins. Why is that?
Oh, well, it's sort of more convenient, really.
Well, I'm a traveller too, and I always stay up at the back of the park, and you don't seem to go up there, but that's where it all happens, mate. Why don't you give the other side of it a go sometime?
Well, I will one day.
Mate, I'll tell you what, why don't you and I organise a trip together? Maybe we can both learn something.
Yeah, righto. Well, I should say one thing, though. I am a married man, so, there won't be any of that going on.
Well, I wasn't going to invite you into my camper anyway. We'll get you one of your own, so you can get out there and experience it in a camper trailer instead of a cabin.
OK, good. Well, good on you. I'm Frank.
Macca, pleased to meet you, mate.
Yeah, good to meet you. I look forward to it.
Yeah.
Buy a beer?
Never say no to that.
2 beers! And you won't believe what happens after the break.
This segment brought to you by the all-new Nissan Patrol, where rugged meets refined.
Today we're going to meet a very special lady. She's an award winner, she's a bestseller, and yes, she's a caravan. The 20-foot Oz Classic from New Age Caravans. She is extravagance on wheels. Coming standard with a twin axle and a checker plate body, like all New Age vans, she's built tough. And with a sleek aerodynamic design, she's the sort of van designed for some seriously long-term touring. And if you think she looks good on the outside, wait till you see the inside. Due to her size, New Age has been able to fit in the large luxuries necessary for the good life. The Classic comes with a comfy queen-size bed, a 4-burner stove top, as well as a full ensuite. A unique wall-mounted washing machine, which is a New Age exclusive. Now, all of these features come standard with the Classic, so it doesn't cost you any extra to take this fully laden lady home. The final feature that I must mention is the tunnel boot. This long boot at the front of the van gives you extra storage space without compromising your inside comfort. The New Age Classic is clearly a classy lady, so if you want to find out more, visit newagecaravans.com.au.
To get Frankie started, I took him down to Jono's camper trailers.
I'll get something like this, will I?
Mate, you may, but you know what they say, there's horses for courses and there's campers for glampers, mate. We'll find you something a bit more suitable. Mate, Frankie, Scotty?
Scott, nice to meet you. How are you?
I'm good, mate. I'm very good.
What can I help you with today?
Well, basically, we want to go camping, but I don't have any gear. And old mate Macca here has told me that this is the place to come if you want to get any, the camping gear.
Absolutely, right place. Yeah. Let me show you something over here.
Oh, great.
So, what sort of trip are you looking to do, Frankie?
Well, we're going to go out. We're going to be staying in caravan parks, but we're going to spend some time out in the bush and experience the beautiful outback environment. So I need something that's going to be flexible, comfortable, and pretty easy to set up. Can I hire something?
Absolutely. We highly recommend that.
What's the advantage of coming to a place like Jono's from a consumer point of view?
The best thing I can say about the Jono's product is Australian steel and Australian canvas, perfectly suited to Australian conditions.
But the thing is, if I decide to buy it, the cost of my hire comes off the purchase price.
Yeah, absolutely. If you buy within a month, that hire amount comes off. I like to see it as an investment in a really good decision.
It's going to be fun. To find out more about Jono's Campers and your local Jono's dealer, log on to their website, campertrailer.com.au. G'day, it's our biggest competition ever and your chance to choose your own adventure. A complete adventure package for one lucky winner worth more than $86,000. A 16-foot manta ray caravan from New Age valued at almost $50,000.
Cub Camperoo Daintree camper trailer worth more than $24,000.
That's not all, guys. They've thrown in an Easy Fisher Horizon boat, complete with sports trailer and a 30-horsepower Yamaha engine. Total value over $10,000, courtesy of JV Marine.
And to top it all off, a rooftop tent from Gordy Gear worth over $900. There's also 80 runner-up prizes, including magazine subscriptions, vouchers, and travel saver cards.
That's a total prize pool valued at over $95,000. But you have to enter to win.
Simply log on to the What's Up Down Under, Mr 4x4 or On The Road websites. Click on the competition link and follow the prompts. You can do that every week of the competition.
And if you subscribe to What's Up Down Under or On The Road magazine during the competition period, you get 100 bonus entries.
So remember, the more times you enter, the greater chance you have to win. And choose your own adventure.
I needed a tow vehicle, so our sponsors organised a Nissan Navara from the Rockhampton Nissan dealer DC Motors, where I met Terry Evans. She gave me the keys to a shiny new Nissan Navaro, and then I was off to meet Macca and start our journey on the open road. Finally, it was time to leave the comfort of the Rockhampton Discovery Park and set off into the unknown.
Yep, we were on our way. Pretty rough out here, hey?
Wow, I should have bought some water wings. This is wild.
Woohoo!
Now that was amazing and a perfect way to wrap up the first day of driving.
Geez, I found a top place to set up the camp. And for a big camper, it doesn't take long to set up.
Today we're checking out 2 world-first products from Kamek. The RV Media Bluetooth weatherproof LED speaker and the RV Media waterproof outdoor speakers. Both products have been designed with RVs in mind. This Bluetooth speaker is an easy to install addition to any RV, especially one that doesn't already have an existing external sound system. You can stream music directly from your smartphone via Bluetooth. It's weatherproof to survive the elements, and it'd also make a great addition to your boat or outdoor entertaining area, as well as your RV. It even comes with an LED light. These outdoor speakers are a great inclusion for any van, with the option of LED lights instead of additional awning lights. Now, that is a bright idea. For more information on this or any other Kamek product, visit kamek.com.
After a wonderful night's sleep, the early morning bird chorus heralded in a beautiful golden morning. Hey, Macca.
Yes, mate.
Thanks for bringing me out here. I mean, this is just a gorgeous piece of Australia. And we're still only, an hour away from civilization, aren't we?
It's not bad, is it? I mean, and there's places like that everywhere, but you just got to drive out of town and find one, haven't you?
Yeah, people just got to get the gumption to get off the beaten track and find these little bits of paradise.
They're right.
But speaking of civilization, we're going to eat now. So we're having a little cook-off, ladies and gentlemen. What do you got for me?
Mate, I'm going to do an omelette this morning in a plastic bag. I don't know if you've ever seen that, but...
I've gone into a plastic bag after I've eaten an omelette.
Yeah, no. They say don't put these over your head, but it's okay to cook an omelette in it. So all I've done is diced up a bit of bacon, got that in there.
Yeah.
I'm going to throw a bit of cheese in, just anything you'd normally have in an omelette. If you're an omelette type of person, you could throw some tomato in there or whatever. I'm going to crack a bit of pepper. Just drop him in the water and leave him for a while, and we'll get on to what you're at.
Beautiful. Capsicum rings, they will serve as my egg rings. And I have cut out the middle of some bits of bread, and you pop that around there, and I'll put the bacon in. The reason why we've chosen to do both eggs recipes is eggs is all we got. Now, do you like your eggs easy over? Because that's how you get them.
Oh, mate. And there is...
Omelette a la Macca. Beautiful. Here, I will grab your egg.
Thank you, sir.
See you by the fire. Come on, then. I'm going to ask you a personal question, Macca. This doesn't make me look like a girl with my legs like this, does it?
No, I think that skirt suits you.
I'm going to have to go with the manly thing.
The manly thing, yeah, well, I only do it so my plate didn't fall off my lap, mate. Breakfast's up. What are you cooking?
Wow, that was good. Well, that's the way to start a day. I asked Macca how he got started in camping. Camper trailers are pretty popular, aren't they? How'd you get into them?
Mate, I bought my first one about 20 years ago. I was a carpenter and I did a lot of work away, building mine camps and cattle station work and that. And to have my own accommodation while I travelled was, what brought me to them first. And so it was my home for about 5 years, and I've never got out of them, but I can get them into a place that I can't get into with other things, and for me, they're some of the best spots you can get to.
The other thing I think is appealing is, say you had a mate and he had a camper trailer and he and his family were going off bush and wanted you to come, you could just, instead of having to go and buy something, you just go to Jono's and hire whatever you need. And so if you've hired a camper van or camper trailer, from Jono's for a while, then you decide to buy one, what next? Do they sell them?
Yeah, absolutely, and there's a couple of different options there, but the first point is that if you've hired one and then decide to buy one, the cost of your hire will come off the cost of the trailer.
Okay.
So basically, it is as genuine a try before you buy as you can get your hands on. But there's options in the buy process as well. There's a full range of brand new campers, but there's always the option to buy one of the ex-hire models.
Yeah. Funnily enough, they do keep their value, don't they, if they're looked after?
Yeah, very well, and particularly those, because I think the fact that they've been built to hire will reinforce with someone that is so strong, There's no such thing as a speed bump in a hire car, is there?
No, exactly, yeah. All hire cars are four-wheel drive, we know that.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. You can even go to reverse without slowing down. And after the break, we're going to head off to Billa Wheeler.
Want a great way to save money? Become a Discovery Holiday Park member and receive a 2-year membership for only $20. Get 10% off all on-site and cabin bookings and great discounts at all Discovery Holiday Park destinations Australia-wide. To find out how to become a member, go to discoveryholidayparks.com.au and click on the membership program link. This week's RV Spotlight is on the Blue Sky Grande. Blue Sky Caravans build custom caravans that can cater to any requirements. In fact, they encourage their customers to have as much input as possible. The Grande is no different and is a luxury and elite van. To watch the full review, go to blueskycaravans.com.au. Issue 14 of the What's Up Downunder magazine has just hit the shelves. In this issue, we take you houseboating on the Hawkesbury, Starlo takes you fishing on Tassie waters, plus all of your favourite holiday park, RV and product reviews, and much, much more. Head to your local news agency and pick up your copy today.
Welcome back. We're on the road to Billa Wheeler. It's an interesting town and it boasts a giant silo from the 1988 bicentennial celebrations in Brisbane as a centrepiece to a whole historic memorabilia setup.
So what do you know about Billa Wheeler?
Billa Wheeler's the Aboriginal word for white cockatoo, mate.
How do you know that?
Written on top of the cockatoo's cage, mate.
Now, why do you come to a town like Billa Wheeler?
Mate, it doesn't matter which town you come to in Western Queensland or anywhere where you get 100 kilometres off the coastline of Australia, you're just going to find these characters, and I love them. Towns like this have changed in the last 50 years. This was a railway and farming community, and then someone found that precious stuff under the ground, and the change in the town is huge, but those characters are still here, and I just love bumping into them.
We're staying at the Discovery Park at Billa Wheeler, which really caters for passing tourists and some corporate folk. They have a great no-frills restaurant on site that caters to all tastes, and it's very economical.
Naturally, Frankie was in great demand.
Tracy, I thought I was coming to a holiday park, and I have. There's no doubt about that. There's still exactly what I see in other holiday parks, but this one's got a little bit of something different. There's accommodation here for a lot of people. What goes on?
We get a lot of miners that are in for the shuts and workers, security workers working here, and yes, they like their food. They like to eat.
And your job is to feed them?
Cook them breakfast, yes.
How many meals a day do you do?
Today would have been about 60 odd, but we can go up to 200.
So how many eggs do you cook in a day?
Today was about 12 dozen. But I mean, last week I cracked 430 in one shift. So
430 yesterday. I tried to crack 2 and I had a trouble.
You're over it by the time you get home. Yes.
I'll bet you are. But I'll tell you, the breakfast we had was absolutely incredible. Yeah, beautiful. Because to cook for that many people and do it well.
And you've got to have variety too, because they're here every day and they're here for a long time. So you do need to give them a bit of variety. Hence the eggs Benedict this morning.
And they can make a sandwich before they leave?
Yes, they make wraps, sandwiches, or just make a salad in the containers. And yes, they've got their fill of whatever they want. Cakes, freshly made cakes and slices, fresh fruit salad.
The tourists that come through have got access to come and use all these facilities as well.
Would you get up at 4:30 to have breakfast when you're on holidays?
Well, I thought about it this morning, but I didn't go through with it.
It's a bit early, yes. A bit cold too lately. I love feeding them.
That's
they're
good.
Polite, they're lovely, and they enjoy it.
Keep up the good work.
Thank you very much.
Stuart, tell me the story of how you three guys are here together.
Oh, we just like to get together each winter through the winter months and come somewhere a bit warmer than Tasmania and hop on our bikes and ride places and camp in the bush.
How long do you think you'll be away?
We started out from Brisbane about 3 or 4 weeks ago and 2 to 3 months.
Really? And where do you want to end up?
Not sure.
You're not sure?
Work that out. We know where we'll go next leg. We'll go out to Blackdown Tableland, go for a bit of a walk up there, and then we haven't worked anything out.
How far would you cycle every day, Tom?
88 kilometres, Frankie.
Why that amount?
Everyone asks the same question, so we satisfy them with a number.
Just 88?
88. That generally satisfies people.
Well, it's a good number.
It is.
It's an interesting number.
It is. It's like me asking you if you're driving around in a four-wheel drive, how many kilometres do you drive every day? And it depends.
Right,
It depends on a lot of factors, doesn't it? So it's the same for us.
So you ready? So you normally sleep in the bush.
We camp out. Yeah, we like camping.
Yeah, but every now and again you come into a park.
Oh yeah. We come into town to buy some groceries and we'll stay in the park and have a shower.
And how'd you find this park?
Oh, we stayed here last time, a few years ago.
Right, okay.
Yeah, we got well looked after.
Yeah, well, it's a very good place, isn't it?
It's pretty good.
Yeah. Facilities are good.
Yeah, they're right.
So, and that time you camped in pipes?
Oh, we're just looking for somewhere to camp on the edge of town where we won't get disturbed by noise, and there happen to be some spun concrete pipes there. So rather than pitch the tent, we just slept in there.
Did you check them out for snakes and spiders?
Oh, they're clean.
Yeah.
I'll take you out and show you if you like.
An offer from 3 men to go and sleep in pipes. Not that it hasn't happened before. All right, thanks, Linda. See ya. Great stay. See ya. Thanks, mate. This was a really good call to come in.
Bit of an eye-opener, wasn't it?
Well, it's just amazing. In the middle of nowhere, sort of outback Queensland, you find these little pockets of hospitality, and it was just really good. Met some great people, and we better hit the road, eh?
Hang on, mate. Whoa. You're right down the stairs by yourself?
You'll need help down the stairs in a minute. Keep that up. $20 a meal. Perfect. If you want to find out more about this holiday park, visit discoveryholidayparks.com.au. Or if you want any information on the fantastic holiday parks in Queensland, visit the Caravan in Queensland website at caravanqld.com.au. Well, the bad news is that's all we've got time for this week. We hope you've enjoyed our journey around Outback Queensland. But the good news is Macca and I will be back next week to take you on the second leg. If you want to know anything more about anything you've seen on today's episode, just log on to our website at whatsupdownunder.com.au. And we hope to see you next week when once more we'll show you What's Up Down Under. Come on, you idiot, it's over.